Hello everybody, it's Dana Sullivan, your Stampin' Chick, here with another Make It Monday! I hope that you're all doing fabulous today. I hope you had an incredible weekend. It's been absolutely beautiful here in East Tennessee. We went to a ball game on Saturday. It was so much fun. Our local boys won. Yay, yay! We had a great time, and it has been an absolutely beautiful day today. So, of course, I've had a great time today as well. I am so excited to share today's project with you because it's super special. I actually had been thinking back on it, and I have not done a baby card. I don't think I've done a baby card at all. So I thought, you know what, I need to do a baby card for you guys. I have a special recipient in mind, and it just worked out perfectly. So I want to share this project with you today. And I actually have a little gift that I'm making that goes along with this project. I think you guys are going to love. And you're going to have to check it out on Instagram and my Facebook page. So if you're interested in seeing what the gift is that goes along with this adorable little card, then you're going to want to head over to those pages so that you can see. All right, friends, today I'm using some products that sadly are getting ready to leave us, which is so sad. The Foxy Friends stamp set and the Fox Builder Punch. Unfortunately, they're getting ready to go away, so I definitely wanted to show them a little bit of love today. And if you like them, then you're definitely going to want to get them really quick because they are going to go fast. I'm also going to be using the Well Said bundle and the Well Written framelits. Now, this is a bundle right now in the Occasions catalog, but this is actually going to carry over into the annual catalog. It just won't be a bundle anymore. So if you like these, you'll want to get these now because you get an extra 10% off when you buy a bundle, which is fabulous. We all love saving money. I'm going to be using the Time for a New Adventure stamp, and then I'm going to use the Baby die. So we'll get to that here in just a sec. And then I'm using some of this crushed curry chevron ribbon, which is absolutely beautiful, but unfortunately is already retired. So just pretend that you have something else in your stash that you can use. I'm so sorry for that. I got so excited about the project and I finished it and the ribbon fit it perfectly that I completely overlooked the fact of this ribbon being active or retired. So I'm so sorry. But we do have some really pretty ribbons that I think would be beautiful for the project. So we'll talk about that. Okay, what are you going to need? Well, first you're going to need the Foxy Friends stamp and punch. You're going to need a sheet of early espresso cardstock measuring at 5.5 by 8.5. This is our standard card base. You're going to need a piece of Very Vanilla measuring at 5.25 by 4. This is a standard first layer. We're actually going to put this on the inside. Because our card is dark, we definitely need a liner for this one. So we're going to put that on the inside. Then we're going to get a piece of 5.25 by 4 crumb cake. And as you can see, I've cut the middle out of this. Now, normally when I cut the middle out, I'm putting the pieces away for future projects. But today, I'm actually using it for the same project. So you can see I've cut the scallop square out. And we're going to use it as a layering element here. So we are going to use those parts. And then the next layer is 5 by 3 3/4. Yes, that's right. 5 by 3 3/4. And I have cut a square layer out of this one as well. So these will layer together like so. And then these will layer together like so. And you see here, we'll actually pile them on top of each other. So we will use all the parts. Okay, and then because you know my table is wobbly, I went ahead and pre-cut the baby out of Bashful Blue. No. I'm thinking so a few years ago. Not Bashful Blue, my friends. Balmy Blue. That's what that is. Balmy Blue. Okay, so we've got our Balmy Blue there. Alright, now let's go ahead and start by stamping. What I want to do is I'm just going to stamp random all over the card base. And I'm going to do that with Sahara Sand ink. I find that it's just a little bit lighter than the crumb cake. And I don't want it super dark. So it's a baby card. We want it to look nice. We're going to use Sahara Sand. Okay. Now, originally when I did this, I practiced, I had stamped it off. And then I decided that it looked just as well stamped straight, so there's no sense in wasting ink if we're happy with the results that way. So we'll just go ahead and do this, and I'm going to try not to get so excited so that maybe I'm not going to bounce the camera too much. There we go. So this week, actually this week and next week are super busy weeks for us because our daughter is graduating in, oops, there's a spot, graduating in Texas. So we're about to make a big road trip, and we're actually going to go visit some family on the way, and I'm hoping that didn't... Okay, pretend you don't see that. We're going to visit some family along the way, and we're going to stop in Iowa, which I know you're thinking, wait a second, East Tennessee and Texas is down there, and you're going up to Iowa. Well, yes, we are. We're going from East Tennessee up to Iowa, down into Kansas to see our other daughter and Matthew's family, and then down into Oklahoma to pick up our nephew who's going to come and live with us, and then down into Texas for our other daughter's graduation. So, and then we're going to hoof it back here. So it's going to be a big trip, and there's a lot of planning to be done. And so, of course, I'm frazzled to the nth degree. So, if I'm saying something and it doesn't quite make sense, well, I hope that you will forgive me and know that I'm just losing my mind is all. Alright, we'll just stamp this all over. Love these little paw prints. They're so cute. And I'm trying to make sure that I don't make it too uniform. I don't want it to be all the same direction. Just want it light and fun and random. Random is the key here. So we've been getting things ready. We've got the guest room ready for our nephew, and got all that taken care of, and I'm trying to get some blog posts together. Maybe if I'm lucky, I will have a week's worth. I'm shooting for 3 weeks, so we'll see. Let me get this out of the way. We're done with that. So yeah, I'm just kind of a little frazzled is all. My mind is playing games on me, and alright, we're going to take this, this is the very vanilla layer for the inside of the card, and so what we want to do is take Cajun Craze, and I'm going to use our piercing mat because with this little animal, he's a bit bigger, and I want to make sure that I get a nice even coverage. So when you stamp with photopolymer, a lot of times you get a cleaner image if you stamp it on the piercing mat first. So excuse me, I'm using Cajun Craze and the Fox. This one is the whole body. I don't know if you'll see it when I stamp it, but I'm gonna ink it up good. My ink pad needs refilled, so I'm kind of holding it up in my hand, which is why I'm a little off key here. Alright, we're gonna stamp this straight down and hope we don't get a mess over here. Very good. Alright. I really like the Cajun Craze for the Fox. This is so cute. So cute. I love it. Alright, and then we're going to stamp, let me grab it here. Whoops. We're going to stamp Early Espresso for our sentiment. And we're going to ink this up here. Time for a new adventure. I think that's a really cute sentiment for a baby card, don't you? Time for a new adventure. Alright friends, let me pull this off here just a little so I can see. I don't want it to be crooked. There we go. Time for a new adventure. That is so true. Alright, and then I'm going to take that crushed curry again, and just to tie the front end to the inside, I'm going to stamp a paw and another one. Isn't that adorable? I love it! Alright, now our fox doesn't really look too much like a fox yet because he desperately needs eyes. Whoops. Well, I got overzealous with that. There we go. And he probably needs feet. So, we'll stamp all this in the Early Espresso. That's adorable. Alright, so now we've got the inside done. And looks like we're ready for assembly, I think. Oh, and then, yes. Goodness. Yes, assembly. Here we go. First things first. Let us get some snail. Our friends are having a baby and we're so excited about it. Oops. Babies are so cute, especially when they're other people's. Of course, our babies are almost all completely grown. So, we'll be looking for grandbabies at some point in the future. Hopefully not the near future. We're not in a hurry at this point. Our oldest daughter is just going to be 22 in a couple of months. So, there's still plenty of time for that business. Of course, she has been married for a little over a year now, though. So, you know, occasionally when she calls, my heart skips a beat. But we're not looking for it just yet. We're not in a hurry. Okay, here we go. But it is nice when other people have babies so that we can enjoy them and dote on them and get our baby fix. Well, let's face it, Matthew doesn't really have any of the issues, but I occasionally miss having a little baby around. I don't miss getting up in the middle of the night 50 times a day, and I don't miss having to lug so much around when we go on trips, and I don't miss how long it takes to get out the door. But they are so sweet, aren't they? Okay, now let's go ahead and trim our ribbon. That one, and this one's kind of giving me fits, isn't it? There we go. Alright, let's see. That one and that one. we go. Okay, there we go. And let's see here. Get some snail on this part. Alright. Now, I left a bit of a border, a little more than I necessarily needed to. I'd like to tell you I have a particular rhyme or reason for that, but I just thought that it needed a bigger border. Okay. Let's put some dimensionals. There we go. There we are. So I've been stalking the Stampin' Up! Page for the last few days because the Everything is Rosy bundle that I know you guys have been seeing and hearing about, and I have shared about, is on its way to my door, and I'm so excited I can hardly stand it. And I keep seeing everybody posting their pictures and their products, and it just makes me nuts. I want to take that down just a little. Because I'm so looking forward to it. I can't wait. I'm excited to play with the products and share them with you and to share samples with you because, you know, that medley is only available for the month of May and it's just absolutely gorgeous. So I don't want you guys to miss out on it. Let's see here. Let me have this. So I'm just chomping at the bit to get it. I can't wait. Alright guys, let me show you how we're going to put the fox together. The first thing I need to do is stamp the pieces, and let me see if I can find it here. What I like to do when I first get a punch like this is I'll take a scrap of cardstock and I will punch it out. And so this gives me a template for how to line up my stamps. And so as you can see, it lines up. And so I will keep this piece in the box with the stamps so that every time I use it, I can put the stamps together easily, and it doesn't take nearly as long to get them lined up and cut out. Alright, let's see here. Now, we're going to do that. Give it a little squeeze. Very good. Very good, very good, very good. Alright, and then when you've done that, you will see that you can now line up your punch, and you can punch all of your pieces out at one time. Alright, and of course I get a lot of extra pieces. And I forgot to give myself a little room for this one, so let me just do that right quick. Because I want that little whisker piece in the very vanilla. So, there we go. Alright. Alright, so now we're going to take our liquid Tombow and add some glue here. And we want to kind of line it up with those little peaks. And I want it off. There we go. Just a little offset. Alright. And then I like putting the adhesive on the body part here So we'll put just a little. It really doesn't take much with this Tombow. It's good stuff. Alright, and there we go. Okay. And then with the tail, just a little here. And now I'm going to lay the tail down and put the body so I can figure how I want it here. I think like that. So cute. Very good. Alright, now let's bring back the early espresso ink and get his face and feet put together. Alright. Tap, 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 not smush, smush, smush. And there we go. Alright, friends, and the feet. There we are. Very good. Alright, now I want to put some dimensionals back here. Just like that. Just like that. And one more. There we go. Alright. Now, let us put the fox on. What do you think, guys? Are you loving this Stampin' Punch bundle? Actually, it's not a bundle anymore, is it? It's just the stamp set and the punch. You gotta get them separately. But they are definitely getting ready to leave us soon. So if you like this set, you will certainly want to get it as quick as possible. Alright, and then you guys have seen this tip before, but when you've got a fine detailed item like this, we're gonna get our silicone mat and our sponge. We're gonna turn our die upside down, put just a little drop of glue on the silicone mat, and then use our sponge to daub this glue onto the back of the die cut. This way it gets plenty of adhesive, and then you just want to make sure that if you have to move it, that you actually move it totally out of the way so it doesn't get glue on the front. And there we go. This helps us get all of the little edges covered so that it sticks well, but it doesn't glob it up. Alright, now let's just put that right there. That looks good. Tap, tap. Very nice. Alright, now the inside. There we go. Almost done, friends. And we are finished. Alright, there we go. You see, we have our adorable little fox, the little baby, and then on the inside, our fox, and time for a new adventure. Friends, I hope that you have enjoyed this video today. If there are any of the products that you see that you would like to get your hands on, please feel free to go to my website at danasullivan.stampinup.net. And don't forget to head over to my blog at stampinchicktn.blogspot.com. You'll find tips, tricks, tutorials, projects, all kinds of fun stuff. Find me on Facebook and Instagram, and don't forget to check over on Facebook and Instagram. Probably not tonight, but tomorrow. And you'll find the gift that I've made that goes along with this card project so that you can see. And I hope that you guys enjoyed it and you have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.